Gervonta Tank Davis versus Frank Martin. Let's talk about it in this video. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video, turn on your notifications. Don't forget to catch me live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. I'm also live every Sunday morning with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network. Sunday mornings, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. And please join the channel as a member. Drop super chats and super thanks when you come by the live streams and the videos that we do. And hit me up if you want to debate me. Knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com is my email address. Or you can always just join the channel while I'm live and you can hit the link and we can debate right then and there. Now, Gervonta Tank Davis is rumored to be back in the ring March 30th. We're expecting an announcement, a fight announcement from him any day now here, because it's already the end of January. So if you fight March 30th, that announcement needs to be coming pretty quick. So we'll stay tuned and I'll keep you guys updated on that. But it's rumored that it's going to be Frank the Ghost Martin or Jose Rayo Valenzuela. Pros and cons of each, business-wise, in the ring-wise, fight fan-wise. First of all, both of them have given you hints to let you know that it might be them. Rayo just dropped some merch on his shit yesterday. You drop merch, you got a big ass fight coming up. Rayo also fought in the title eliminator for the WBA. Tank Davis is the WBA lightweight champion. Frank the Ghost Martin pulled out of a fight with Shakur Stevenson for a world title. Turned down his biggest payday. So if you turn it down your biggest payday, or you're turning it down for an even bigger payday, Frank the Ghost Martin says, this next one, I'm taking it all the way up to the ceiling on this next one. Meaning my next fight gonna be the biggest fight possible, because ain't nothing bigger than the roof. Ain't nothing bigger than the ceiling, bro. And it's only one fighter from 160 pounds down that take your shit to the ceiling. 168 up, that shit Canelo. 160 down, that's Gervonta Tank Davis. Ask Isak Pitbull Cruz. You can make your name off of just not getting knocked out by Tank Davis. Forget beating him. You can make your name off of not getting knocked out and gain hundreds of thousands of followers. And all of a sudden, everybody want to fight you. This boy got Rolly Romero and Ryan Garcia trying to fight him, which leads me to them. You can get knocked the hell out by Tank Davis, like Rolly Romero did, and twist your ankle on the way up. Look like you sprained your damn ankle because you can't even stand up straight no more. And your reward, your punishment for getting knocked out by Gervonta Tank Davis, you get a shot at the world title at a higher weight class. So even losing the Tank will have its benefits for somebody like Frank the Ghost Martin, and it would explain why he decided to opt out of the Shakur Stevenson fight. Did Al Heyman call Earl? Hey, yo, Earl, man, hey, listen, he ain't taking that shit. We're going to throw Edwin over there because I got Tank and his team said they'll fight him. Let's work that shit out, Earl. Let's see what that's talking about. And we know Earl ain't got no problem throwing Frank into the fire. He was throwing his ass into the fire against Shakur. So there's that. For PBC, what you have to worry about as a fight fan is this model of PBC wanting to put Tank Davis in there with a Latino because they feel like the Latino Black American formula has worked so well for him in the past. Obviously, with Floyd Mayweather, to this point in Tank Davis's career with Tank Davis. So do they think that because of the fan base that Rayo brings for their first fight on Amazon Prime, that's going to do better numbers? That Rayo can get certain fans to show up that ain't going to really care about a Tank Davis, Frank Martin fight. Like, maybe you can get them to show up, but you can't get them to show up to a Tank and Frank fight. So they could take that route simply because they feel like Rayo is a bigger name and a bigger fight. And it's writing on the wall for that shit. If you pay attention to tea leaves and shit, PBC been trying to promote the hell out of Rayo. They gave him another shot at Chris Colbert. They made this shit a WBA title eliminator, and they gave him the award for Knockout of the Year. PBC got their own awards, Event of the Year, knockout of the year, fight of the year. They gave him knockout of the year for what he did to Chris Colbert. So they trying to put him out there on their platform and shit. So that's where you got to kind of worry about Rayo and be like, man, is this shit going to be Rayo? At the end of the day, we can tell by what they've accomplished so far, who their trainers is, the level of competition that they've beaten, that Frank the Ghost Martin should be the obvious, clear-cut choice. And it will give Tank Davis an opportunity, as I said on our live stream yesterday with KC Boxing Network. Y'all be sure to check us out 9 a.m. on Sundays as we talk about the action from over the weekend. As I said to him and as I said to our chat yesterday, the key thing for Tank and Frank that makes that fight feasible is it gives you an idea, because you know Tank gonna do a good live gate. You can put him in there with a no-name at this point in his career. Live gate gonna do somewhere between 5 million and 15 million. We already know the live gate gonna do great, but it gives you an idea of what it looks like to put Tank Davis in there with another Black American fighter. What would those numbers look like? So it's a good test run, and it's a good run on the inside of the ring for people that say Tank Davis ain't fought nobody athletic or nobody with feed or this thing where if you ain't fought a black slick fighter, then you got a lot to prove. Well, I mean, I thought being slick is being slick, because Jose Pedraza, undefeated champion at the time Tank fought him, that boy had feet. That boy had angles. That boy was in his prime. Tank made light work of him. But whatever, bro. You know, people gonna have their opinions about, you know, what it takes for you to finally prove yourself to them. Fans are entitled to that. I'm entitled to that. You watching this video is entitled to that. But we need this announcement. Hopefully, by the time I drop this video, I won't even be able to drop this video because the announcement be done came. And we can cook on who we actually fighting. But for Gervonta Tank Davis, it's looking like either Rayo or Frank the Ghost Martin. Based off of what they're saying, based off of the moves that we can see being made behind the scenes, and the fact that Pitbull has moved on. I love that shit, bro. I love that Pitbull is looking around here, chasing Ryan Garcia, chasing Rolly Romero, saying publicly he's moving on from Tank Davis, because to me, that means that Tank stood on business. To me, that means that you got to give Tank Davis his credit for letting it be known, I'm not fighting Pitbull. He ain't nobody I'm interested in fighting again. I already beat his ass with one hand, so I'm good on that. So it's great to know that he's out of the picture 100%, but it's also a red flag that it looks like Rayo could be in the picture. I hope I'm wrong. I hope all these rumors are wrong, but you can literally tell it's either going to be Frank or Rayo, and I hope Tank choose the right one. Frank is the one that everybody will respect. Frank is the one where you can't say shit, because there were people, by way of trying to shit on Shakur Stevenson, that was picking Frank Martin to beat him, and there were people that were saying Shakur Stevenson versus Frank Martin was a damn good fight. It was a great fight. So how can Shakur Stevenson and Frank Martin be a great fight? There were people that were saying that Devin Haney and Regis was a very good fight. How can Tank and Frank not be a good fight, bro? So it will get that respect that he needs in order to continue to move his career forward and have people respect the level of opponents that he's fighting. And then we'll have to have a serious conversation about this narrative that Tank Davis ain't fought nobody. When you go Hector Garcia, Ryan Garcia, Frank Martin, ain't nothing nobody can really say. And like it ain't really too much you can talk about, bruh. So we'll see who he's fighting. But Frank Martin over the weekend said he taking this next one to the ceiling. This next one gonna take him to the ceiling. Well, the ceiling is Tank Davis at 135 pounds. And we all know this, bro. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Comment down below, smash the like, sub to the channel. I'll see y'all soon. Peace out.